Hey guys, Florist here, coming at you with the third episode of the Florist the First series, where we ladder on the Pokemon Showdown VGC ladder. Now we're actually swapped over to a new team because I thought I'd do a change from the Arcanine team. Sort of got a little bit frustrated with it, I guess. And so I built another team, which is pretty cool. And probably should have mentioned I was getting into a game, but I'm sure as you can see, we're in a game. Hopefully you'll be able to see all the little cool quirks for the team. And as you can see, we've got a Vikavolt, and I really do like Vikavolt. I'm using Sam VGC's spread. I'll probably link his report on Trainer Tower in the description. But yeah, some of the parts of his team was really cool. It's not weakness policy Metagross, so it is my good old choice band Metagross. But what do we want to do here? It's got Plepa Arachnid, which is interesting. I mean, Arachnid's got nice power for rain, I guess, but yeah. What do I want to do here? I do like Vikavolt a lot in this matchup. All Vikavolt needs to watch really is the Marowak, and maybe I guess Scalds would hurt, but it hits everything really well. It's just that Marowak. If I bring hard answers to it, it's fine. So what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna go Vikavolt. Ooh, do I want to lead Gyarados? The Intimidate would be really nice, but I mean, I'm thinking because it threatens the Marowak straight out. But I could just lead Muck. No, because I don't know. I want to lead Gyarados, I guess, and I want to have Muck in the back. And I'm thinking Tapu Lele, but I could make it. No, I don't think I want Metagross. It's either Garchomp or Lele, but Lele is just overall nicer. It's Choice Scarf Tapu Lele. I really haven't explored that option too much, but so far I was playing a few games with it on another account, and I've been liking it so far. But this is why I wanted to lead Gyarados. I don't think Z-Move Gyarados one-shots Marowak, but he is intimidated. So what I'm going to do is do I want a String Shot? I kind of just want to Bug Buzz. It's more as in, would he swap in Tapu Koko or something? If he switches something, then String Shot's probably better. But nothing really wants to come into here. So I'm going to Bug Buzz, and I'm going to Hydro Vortex. I just want to get damage onto this Marowak. I don't think it'll kill, but if it doesn't, well, he shouldn't be able to knock out Vikavolt here. Flare Blitz at -1 definitely won't be killing Vikavolt. Vikavolt's very bulky, really nice, and it's still got a very high special attack stat still, even with just minimal investment in the Modest Nature. That's why I should have String Shot it, I guess. We'll see. Wow, it does knock it out, and it's not terrible. That Bug Buzz is good damage, but the String Shot would have been a lot better there. Okay, and he brings in Crocodile. Well, he's lost his pretty much only answer to Vikavolt right now. So I'm going to String Shot, I think. No, Muck's not going to outspeed. Yeah, it's like if he had Nature's Madness, Tapu Koko, and Rock Slide, that maybe kills Vikavolt. Maybe because I'm Papa Berry. Actually, I don't think it would. I'm pretty sure Rock Slide would be a free KO. So I'm going to Bug Buzz, and I'm going to swap in Muck. Or actually, do I want to swap? I mean, you'd think either I'm taking Electric Tackle Gyarados, or he's doubling this Vikavolt. I mean, I definitely want to Bug Buzz, but do I want to swap Gyarados into Muck or Lele? I guess Tapu Lele is actually better. It resets his terrain, and then I threaten a lot. Oh, okay, so he does Glooms. Does he Rock Slide? He Dragon Claws. Oh, that's unfortunate for him. There we go. I think that might even be Dazzling Gleam range. I definitely am gonna Thunderbolt and Dazzling Gleam here. I lose nothing from it. We've confirmed it's not Choice Scarf Tapu Koko because we've seen the Life of Recoil. Okay, so here's Katana in the back. Well, whoa, he actually lives it. And he discharges his Katana. Oh, he parries my Scarf Tapu Lele. Okay, but I mean, he is trading his Tapu Koko for that, and that should be game sealed up. Really odd decision, but I don't know. Katana was sort of a win condition there, and he just freely gave it up. So I'm not sure what he's doing there, but I won't complain because we get a free win. I mean, it wasn't a free win, but he didn't execute that end game very well. That's for sure. But we'll get into another game. This one looks a lot more bulkier, very defensive. That Intimidating Arcanine's going to be annoying. This matchup's pretty hostile towards Tapu Lele as well, so gotta think about this well. I do like Vikavolt a lot though. Overall really good matchups except for that Arcanine, which is... I kinda wish I was running Rain actually with Vikavolt. So that might be something to consider building for our next team idea or something, Vikavolt and Rain. But thinking on the game of hand is usually the best course. Do I want to lead Vikavolt? If I lead Vikavolt, I want to answer for the Arcanine, which is Gyarados. And what would you have in the back? Garchomp sort of suffers matchup because of the Tapu Bulu, and it's got okay matchups. No, I don't think it depends. Metagross looks overall really solid. Between its two stabs, it hits everything really well. But then Muck looks really strong here too. I think I want Muck. I've got huge defensive strength right there. And quite slow too, so maybe I don't want Muck. Because do I want Tapu Lele or Metagross? Tapu Lele, I think. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, so Porygon to Arcanine. Well, we get the Intimidate. That's nice, I guess. Okay, so it gets a download. Oh, right, Arcanine can run special attacks. So you could... If he's running Burn Up, I don't think that carries. This is a very specially defensive Vikavolt, but I don't know that calc. So what I might do is protect Vikavolt, and I think I'm going to swap into Muck. He shouldn't be able to punish that too much. Okay, so he protects Arcanine, alright. He Thunderbolts, okay. So, obviously that Gyarados was scary, and we have confirmed Thunderbolt Porygon 2. So I'm going to swap Vikavolt for Gyarados. He only has one knockoff switching, unless he's got a Z-move thingy, and that's Tapu Bulu, and I don't think I'd appreciate losing this item. And I do want to knock off the P2. Why I do want to remove this Arcanine when possible. He switched it, so this was a better play anyway. I'd feel like removing the item. Oh, whoa, well, he makes a read there. Okay, I didn't think he would Thunderbolt the Vikavolt, but wow, okay, he goes for it. I mean, that's a clutch live there, but I do run. I mean, the minimal amount of investment I run probably was important there. It depends, I guess, but oh, that does stink though. But we have confirmed P2, Garchomp, and Arcanine. So, he's either brought Bulu, Celesteela, or Muck. And if he hasn't brought Tapu Bulu, then Tapu Lele's got a nice switch in here. And I think I'm going to knock off this Garchomp. Okay, so he brings in Arcanine, fair enough. Oh, sorry. Well, Tapu Lele comes in quite free here, and he had... Lumberry Arcanine? That doesn't seem that strong. Paralysis isn't that common. Toxic, I wouldn't say is that relevant to Arcanine that you need to run Lumberry because it's a very short-term answer. You can't be burnt, like... And if it was for sleep, well, surely you'd run safety goggles at that point. Sorry. I'm not sure why he is running Lumberry, but that's good to know that he's not running Citrus Berry, and he took a lot from that knockoff too. To the fact that's probably going to be Psychic range. So I'm going to just go for that. And I'm going to swap Muck for Vikavolt. Okay, so he's brought Celesteela. Okay, that's cool, because we bring in Vikavolt. That's nice. Oh, special defense drop really helps. And oh, okay, so his free attacks Porygon 2. While everything is looking pretty low here, I should be getting and trading 2 knockouts here. That should be a Psychic range for the Porygon 2, I would imagine. But I could be wrong. But Tapu Lele does hit very hard with its Psychic terrain. Vikavolt, I don't... No, it shouldn't outspeed the Celesteela unless it's min speed. But, okay, he protects. Yep, and Psychic does just pick up the knockout there. Whatever you want to bring in here as an Arcanine, well... I'm leading to assume it's Lumberry. It might die here. But... do I want to risk the Vikavolt? Because I could bring in Gyarados. Then the Intimidate would be nice. Like, against the Garchomp. I can't really afford to lose Vikavolt here though, that's the thing. So I'm going to switch. Okay, so he protects. Right, does that mean Gyarados comes in for free? Well, he's Flash Cannon. Okay, interesting. I'm going to bring back in Vikavolt. I'm going to Thunderbolt and I'm going to Hydro Vortex as Arcanine. He has to be a speedy Arcanine if he wants to be outspeeding this Gyarados. If he's not, well, I pick up the knockout, and if he is, unless he snarls here, his position's not that fantastic. Oh, he has extreme speed. Well, he's offensive. Flamethrower Celesteela, and he burns. Well, that stinks, but we pick up a knockout, but that's really annoying. Oh, boy, that's annoying. I would have preferred a critical hit than a burn, because the critical hit would have probably put me in Ipapa Berry range. Ah, okay. But he's probably Flare Blitz, so... you would assume he'd Flare Blitz the Vikavolt? But then does Vikavolt really scare him now? He might just double the Muck. I have got Figgy Berry though still. I can't really afford to just lose Vikavolt though, because if it's just Muck against both of them, I lose. I don't think it's Poison Jab range for the Arcanine, but it might put it into Shadow Sneak range. Oh, his Z-move. Yeah, we straight up lose then. Yeah, oh, okay. Whoa. Extreme speed. Huh. That's really interesting. Oh, yes, because Gyarados isn't grounded either. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we'll go for the Hail Mary and see if he mucks up. I mean, he does do that. Flare Blitz? The Flare Blitz does kill it at -1 though. Yeah, so that's the game. That's, it's decently high too. So that's not too bad. That Thunderbolt going into the Gyarados turn though, that was pretty bad. That put me back quite a bit. Gyarados really had lost a lot of its sort of switching potential, because you kind of want to swap in Intimidate Pokemon a lot of the time. But what we're playing here is Porygon Z. I have not been liking Porygon Z a lot lately. It's either like a Choice Scarf, Adaptability Hyper Beam, or its Z move. And it's the same with Tapu Fini. You never know if it's Specs or Calm Mind. So sometimes you have to play risky. Because you can't just afford for it to get a free Calm Mind off, and you can't really afford for it to just trade knockouts. But what are we going to do here? Gyarados is an okay lead, I guess. Doesn't like the Gastrodon, doesn't like... It's pretty passive against this Porygon Z, which isn't something I really want. So I'm going to lead Metagross. And maybe I do want to lead it with Gyarados, because it intimidates the Arcanine. Maybe I do. Who do you want in the back then? I think I like Vikavolt a lot here still, and for rounding out the last option, Muck hits the Tapu Fini, which is nice, but Tapu Lele accomplishes that, and I have a Vikavolt as well to boot, so I'm going to choose the Lele, because it's just got overall really strong matchups. So we're playing Arcanine Porygon Z, So we've confirmed Arcanine is faster than Gyarados, because its Intimidate went off first. Okay. So it's a fast Arcanine. It could be physical then. If this Porygon Z moves, I would like to hammer up, but what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to Zen Headbutt. I'm going to swap in Tapu Lele. Because hopefully with the Psychic Terrain, that should be a knockout. Yeah, so okay, so he Thunderbolts. Z move Arcanine. I couldn't have played around that. I really hate Z moves sometimes. They're really horrible. If you don't lead Pokemon that have Protect turn 1, it can really stink. I couldn't even swap something into that. Anything would have probably died to it. I'm led to assume it's definitely a special Arcanine. Physical wouldn't have killed it -1. So I'm assuming it's probably Burn Up, which is bad. But I'm going to bring in Vikavolt because I can't really bring in Gyarados. Gyarados is a big momentum kill. I have to hope I survive the burn up, I guess. Do I string shot? We know it's a fast Arcanine. The Porygon Z is even faster, so it's got to be probably Max Seed Porygon Z and like a modest Arcanine. So I'm going to double the Arcanine slot here. Okay, so he swaps the Porygon Z, that's fine. I didn't target it. Woof, woof, well, okay. That's really unfortunate for my opponent there. That really sucks for them. That critical hit 100% mattered. I don't doubt that. So, he just lost it then. Yeah, he's in a pretty bad position now. Because he doesn't have much that threatens Vikavolt. Porygon Z in the back. That doesn't threaten me at all. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to string shot here and I'm going to bring in Gyarados. It resists a Steel move if it comes into the Tapu Lele slot, which it does. And I should take maybe a Poison Jab, but he knocks off the Vikavolt. That's fine. Oh, you're kidding me. 95% accurate string shot is, and I missed the Katana. That's the one thing I really wanted to get there. Oh, well, that's really frustrating. If he's like Leaf Blade and crits the Gyarados, I lose here. So that stinks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Bug Buzz the Katana though, and I'm going to Z move the Muck. And I have to hope he doesn't crit. And he doesn't? Okay, that's nice. We're getting something at least. Yep, we carry the Muck. Bug Buzz does a good amount of damage. And so he's got that Porygon C in the back. Okay, so he might even be Choice Scarf Porygon Z that locked itself into Thunderbolt. Which means it's probably the Hyper Beam set. If it's Hyper Beam though, I think Tapu Lele just... Oh, maybe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Bug Buzz the Katana. How much is Leaf Blade doing? The Gyarados, it's KOing. Oh, that stinks. He can probably get a double knockout here, and I can't do anything about it. So that String Shot really does stink. I did critical hit the turn before, but... I mean, that's what happens when you outspeed. You get those sort of chances happening before your opponent can react to it. The String Shot was just unlucky. But yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah, Bug Buzz... actually, how much did Bug Buzz do? Bug Buzz did 68-70%. That's neutral. So Thunderbolt's doing like 35. So it's better to go for Thunderbolt, I guess, just because there's a chance of fully paralysis, I guess. Bug Buzz would kill it, but like... maybe it's not better, I'm not sure. But... yeah, I'm just gonna Waterfall the Porygon C. Yeah. Oh, he misses the Hyper Beam. That stinks for him. Well, he crits Gyarados there. He wanted that a turn before. Okay. Critical hit the Thunderbolt. That really stinks for him though, because that locks up the game, that Hyper Beam miss. But it is that Choice Scarf. Yeah, there's not been a good game for him, that's for certain. I'm going to Thunderbolt and I'm going to Psychic because he loses at this point. Because if he Hyper Beams, he KOs something, yeah, he just forfeits. Because he kills one thing and then he's locked into it and has that turn of like no option. And so I can just kill it with the other Pokemon. So that stinks for him. He had a really unfortunate game there. A lot of RNG, a lot of critical hits. Definitely some that mattered. So yeah, poor guy. But I mean, that's Pokemon for you. You got to take some of those games sometimes. You just got to hope it doesn't happen in the tournament sometimes. But we'll get into the final game for today, and we're playing a Gengar, which is interesting. Double Tapu of the Coco Bulu, Milotic, Arcanine, Celesteela. Huh. Well, I don't really want to lead Gyarados, not until Milotic. I don't even know if it's that great a matchup. Gyarados is really only good against the Arcanine. Maybe the Celesteela Z-move hits pretty damn hard, but I don't think it's that great. I do like Vikavolt though. Only, once again, the Arcanine's really the only thing that threatens it. So my priority is going to be removing the Arcanine. It's got double Tapu as well. I don't like playing Arcanine with this team. I've just realised. Not if it has something that threatens the Gyarados. Okay, so what do I want to do? I think I want to lead Tapu Lele Muck. Who do we want in the back? Vikavolt, certainly. And we could go Garchomp. That does hit the Arcanine. And it hits a couple other things like the Tapu Koko and the Gengar for super effective. And it has Poison Jab and Fire Fang. And so I don't think there's really much justification for not bringing it, after I've just basically said it has good matchups of most things. Okay. If only Gengar had Levitate, then I would be able to Shadow Sneak it. But unfortunately, it is grounded. So, why I would just like to go straight for Psychic and Gengar, it's more than likely Sash, I don't doubt that. He's probably going to Sludge Bomb. So I'm going to swap Tapu Lele for Garchomp, and I'm going to knock off this Gengar. Okay, so he protects Gengar. What does he do? Scald, Muck. We critical hits, and he burns. Really? I mean, we restore HP with Fire Berry, but that burn really stinks. That really does stink. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna Earthquake and I'm gonna swap in Vikavolt. Boy, that stinks though. Here's Will-O-Wisp Gengar. Oh, okay, swaps into Bulu. That's a good switch, sorta. I'm a Salt Vest chomp. So, I threaten a Poison Jab. What does he do? Ice Beams? Yeah, okay, that doesn't do that much. I'm going to Poison Jab the Bulu here, I think. He's either going to Protect or swap in. It's Leftovers Tapu Bulu. Okay, so it probably does have Protect. So you'd think Tapu Bulu would Protect here, my Lele could Ice Beam. So I'm going to swap the Garchomp for Tapu Lele, predicting that. And I'm going to Thunderbolt this Milotic. So I can put it into Psychic range. Oh, okay, so he swaps into Arcanine. Fair enough. And the Ice Beams. Yeah, it's pretty respectable. Wow, that Thunderbolt does a lot of damage. To the point, that's probably Dazzling Gleam range. So I'm going to lock into Gleam. Do I want to leave the Vikavolt in here? What have we seen on this Arcanine? Have we seen anything? We've confirmed all his slots, but we haven't seen anything about it. This Milotic isn't a Salt Vest, and it's not a Citrus Berry, so we could probably assume this Arcanine is Citrus Berry. So yeah, now looking at Dazzling Gleam, could be Z-Move Arcanine though. I think I'm just gonna... I could even Scout with Protect. I might do that actually. Okay, so he swaps it. Right, what does he do with the Arcanine? He Z-move? Okay, does he Z-move the... Oh, he Z-moves the Lele. Oh, that hurts. Oh, alright. Well, he's burnt it up, I guess, not on the Vikavolt, so I can Poison Jab here and Thunderbolt. That really stinks. Damn. He read the Protect and Vikavolt there. Switch probably would have been more beneficial there, I guess. Okay, so he swaps in Milotic. I think he's throwing the game. That was really, really stupid. That was an awful play what he just did, because he just allowed me to get a double knockout. I don't know what he did just there. I'm gonna swap in Muck here and I'm gonna Protect Vikavolt. I have no idea what he just was trying to achieve there. Okay, so Shadow Ball's the Mucko does nothing. And he is physical. Huh. Okay. He's probably offensive too. Well, I'm going to knock off this Gengar, and I'm going to swap in Garchomp. I'm hoping Knock Off puts the Gengar into range for Shadow Sneak, even if it is burnt, because Gengar's very frail. I'm really hoping for that, because then Garchomp can come in. Oh, okay, so he protects the Gengar, and he Flare Blitzes the Muck. Wow, that does a lot of damage. Wow. I wasn't expecting that much damage, but... it might KO Vikavolt. That does a lot to Muck. Ah, okay. I want to Shadow Sneak this Gengar, and I think I'm going to Earthquake. Okay, Shadow Ball shouldn't KO. Yep. Flare Blitz. Perfect. He's putting himself to range. I really hope this KOs Gengar. It does. Okay, that should seal up the game. Wow. The Arcanine's outspeeding Garchomp. This is a bulky, slower Assault Vest Garchomp. It lives a few important hits and outspeeds. I think maximum speed Tapu Bulu. And also Smeargle for that matter too. So you can outspeed Smeargles, I guess. But that should lock up the game. I'm just going to Thunderbolt Earthquake here. He close combats the Garchomp. Yeah, fair enough. I still win there. Yeah. Alright. I really feel like he choked. Oh, what turn was it? It was turn 5, where he just left the Brilliant to a Poison Jab and swapped in his Arcanine for his Milotic and just let it die to a Thunderbolt. I'm not really sure what he was accomplishing there, but if I wasn't in a good position too, he just did that, and I really sort of just had a strong position from there, so, This team's done, what, 2-1 today? So that's not too bad, actually, for a first one. That's pretty good. I'm still learning the team. I'm glad I haven't Shadow Sneaked into Psychic Terrain on a grounded mon. I did do that yesterday when I was practicing a few games because I'm not used to Tapu Lele. I haven't used it that much. So I'm glad I didn't do that today. But I'm glad we got a couple wins. So hopefully tomorrow in the next episode we'll be able to reciprocate the same and get a couple more wins. So thanks guys for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alrighty, see ya.